Welcome to the Belated Tech Channel's 66th edition and second year of the Tesla and SpaceX Redux. We are reviewing the milestones that occurred on each day in the week of December 20th through December 26th in the history of Tesla, SpaceX, and other Musk-affiliated businesses. December 20th, 2018. Elon Musk tweeted on this date concerning GM's plans to shut down its Lordstown, Ohio plant. Quote, "It's possible that we would be interested if GM was going to sell the plant or not use it so that we could take it over. The idea had precedent as Tesla bought NUMMI, a car factory jointly owned by General Motors and Toyota in Fremont, California, for just $42 million shortly after it was shut down in 2010. General Motors shut down the Lordstown plant 4 months later. It was a particularly bitter outcome for the plant's workers who had granted GM over $100 million in labor concessions only 18 months earlier in an attempt to keep the plant open. Unfortunately, GM had decided to end production of the Chevy Cruze, the model manufactured in Lordstown, and decided against refitting the plant. Many blamed the Trump administration for failing to save the plant and for repealing CAFE restrictions that benefited subcompacts like the Cruze. 7 months later, GM sold the plant, but not to Tesla. EV startup Lordstown Motors bought the facility for an eye-popping $230 million. The company planned to produce its Endurance electric pickup truck. Tesla eventually chose Austin, Texas in 2020 to build a brand new manufacturing plant. Lordstown Motors went on to struggle, and production never started. In November of 2021, Taiwanese manufacturer Foxconn agreed to buy the facility from Lordstown Motors for the same amount the EV company had paid for it. There is no word on when operations will start at the former General Motors plant. December 21st, 2015. A Falcon 9 FT rocket, Booster 1019, lifted the Orbcomm OG2-2 11 satellite cluster to orbit from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station Launch Complex 40 on this date. It was the first launch of the Falcon 9 rocket following the June 2015 destruction of Booster 1018 and the CRS-7 mission, resulting in the complete loss of the rocket and the C-109 Dragon freighter. Orbcomm OG2 spacecraft are second-generation satellites intended to supplement and eventually replace the company's first-generation constellation. 18 satellites were ordered by 2008, nominally intended to be launched in 3 groups of 6 during 2010 to 2014, and with this launch, the entire second-generation constellation was installed in orbit. Originally, the satellites were to launch on the smaller Falcon 1E rocket, but all were delivered on Falcon 9 rockets after the Falcon 1 was discontinued in 2008. We mentioned the Orbcomm OG2 mission in Milestones 152. December 22nd, 2015. Jeff Bezos has tweeted on this date, quote, "Congrats, SpaceX, on landing Falcon's suborbital booster stage. Welcome to the club." The Amazon and Blue Origin founder was trolling Musk's SpaceX on landing Booster 1019 after the Orbcomm OG2-2 launch on December 22nd. Blue Origin's new Shepard rocket had performed the same feat in November. Interestingly, it was only Bezos' 5th tweet ever, despite the fact he was one of Twitter's original investors in 2006. The Twitterati immediately ratioed Bezos' tweet. There were 2 critical differences between the Falcon 9 booster and the new Shepard rocket. The Falcon 9 was in an orbital lift mission, and the new Shepard was suborbital. And the Falcon 9 first stage booster is quite a bit larger than the single stage new Shepard. Nevertheless, give both companies credit for performing a feat that had never been done in the previous 70 years by NASA, the US Air Force, the US Army, or any other international space player. Enjoying our content? We issue new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe so you stay current. Subscribing is free, and we encourage you to browse our 350-plus video library, where you can find more Milestones installments for every day of the year, as well as tech documentary segments, current events in space exploration, science and technology, gameplay recordings, reviews of tools and equipment, and reviews of small electronics and appliances. Each video is tagged with an alphanumeric indicator in the title, so searches for particular segments are quick and easy. December 23, 2017, a Falcon 9 FT rocket, booster 1036, lifted the Iridium NEXT-4 10-satellite cluster to orbit from Vandenberg Air Force Base's Launch Complex 4E on this date. The booster returned to Earth in a controlled ocean splashdown. It was the second use of B1036, which was retired from service after its recovery. Iridium NEXT is a second-generation worldwide network of telecommunications satellites consisting of 66 active spacecraft, with another 9 in-orbit spares and 6 on-ground spares. The constellation provides L-band data speeds of up to 128 kilobits per second to mobile terminals, up to 1.5 megabits per second to Iridium Pilot marine terminals, and high-band Ka band service of up to 8 megabits per second to fixed transportable terminals. We covered the next 8 and next 1 flights at milestones 53, the next 2 flight at milestones 104, the next 7 flight at milestones 112, and the next 3 flight at milestones 134. December 24th, 2020. Tesla investor David Lee tweeted on this date, quote, "I proposed to Elon Musk to form a holding company called X. X's mission is to ensure human survival and progress. X becomes parent company of Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and Boring Company. Elon, what do you think?" Musk tweeted back, quote, "Good idea. There are a lot of lingering questions about how Musk would execute a similar restructuring, such as whether the X company would be publicly traded like Tesla or privately held like SpaceX, the Boring Company, and Neuralink. Nevertheless, the issue may be moot. There has been no word in the subsequent 12 months about such a combination. We'll keep you posted if something changes." Have you agreed with our choices, or do you think there are other events in space and tech history that are better? Go ahead and share with us by dropping a comment below. If you have suggestions for other space and tech milestones, let us know. We'll credit milestones we pick for future videos to those viewers that post them. And don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you don't miss upcoming videos. December 25th, 2018. Elon Musk tweeted on this date, quote, "Merry Christmas and goodwill to all." It was the first time the enigmatic entrepreneur sent the public Christmas greetings, at least according to our records search. We'll join in this year and wish our viewers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, as well as a Happy Hanukkah to those that celebrated it, November 28th through December 6th. As we did in 2019 and 2020, we'll be releasing a 2021 Christmas SpaceX launch special video, and look for the soon-to-be-released 2021 Redux Year in Review, where we recount the most important Tesla and SpaceX milestones in 2021, as well as any major events in the space and EV industries. December 26, 2017. Elon Musk tweeted on this date, quote, "I promise that we will make a pickup truck right after Model Y. Have the core design engineering elements in my mind for almost 5 years. Am dying to build it. Similar total size to a Ford F-150. Maybe slightly bigger to account for a really game-changing, I think, feature I'd like to add." Tesla unveiled the Cybertruck prototype in November of 2019 and slated production of the pickup truck to begin at the Austin, Texas Gigafactory. According to Musk, constraints in the production of batteries and difficulties in the fabrication of the tough steel bodywork has delayed the launch of the Cybertruck until 2023. On December 2nd, 2021, SpaceX broke its yearly launch record with its Starlink Group 43 mission from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station's Launch Complex 40. The company used a Falcon 9 rocket for that launch, booster 1060, its 9th use. 48 Starlink satellites and 2 Black Sky Global satellites were released into orbit. The launch marked SpaceX's 27th Falcon 9 mission so far this year, beating the previous record of 26 that the company set in 2020. The company also launched 4 Starships in 2021, but all of those flights were suborbital, and none were operational flights. We hope you enjoyed this 66th episode of Beta Tech's Tesla and SpaceX Redux. If so, click that like button. Once again, don't forget to subscribe, or just stay in touch by following us on our microblogging accounts, which are listed below, the community feed for this channel, our Instagram feed, and our Minds page. We announce all new videos and post some unique content on those outlets. And if you prefer an alternative video distribution source, consider visiting our channel on Rumble. Thanks for watching.